Hello everyone, this is Daniel here once again. So for today we are going to talk about sprites and animations in Godot. So let's get started with our stuff. So first things first, we need to add animations to our character. Here our character body 2D. By the way, this code that you guys are seeing are from the last two videos. I will add. As you can see, you have the card up there if you want to check the other videos. So let's continue. So to add animations and sprites, it's easy, and we already saw in the first video, if I was not wrong. You add this sprite and then just drag and drop here your sprite in the texture. For the animations will be a little bit different. What we need to do is to add a child mode and looking for sprite, yes, but instead of the sprite 2D, we're going to use the animated sprite 2D for, of course, for creating our animations. So let's add the sprite 2D here. It's saying that we have a warning: sprite 3D resources must be created and set in the frames property. Is this one here? We don't have it, nothing for now. We just need to go here to the right side, sprite frames, and just new sprite frame. It's easy as that. Now we need to have some sprites, so I will add a few sprites of my own. In fact, will be just one. Will be this old Zarka sprite. I will do one thing to put things are better organized. It's go here, create new, and I will put a folder. I will call it assets, and inside assets I will create a new folder and call it sprites. We open and then we drag our sprites there. It re-imported to the folder itself. I will organize this for the scripts, and the scripts, since we are working with gdscript, the scripts are these ones .gd. So we go drag to scripts. Okay, I will put this images here as well. This is a scene, so what we are going to do, create a new folder, call it scene, and we drag our wall to scenes, and as you can see, everything is now organized. You can create your folders for the sounds, prefabs, whatever. So let's go. So let's create our animations. As you can see, when we have the animated sprite selected, the sprite frames, since we created here the new sprite frame, you have the animation frames here, the sprite frames, when you can edit and add our animations. I will just put this a little bit bigger for you guys to check. So, and by default we already have here one animation. I will change it and call it idle, because we are going to do our idle animations. And for that, to add our animation here, and since we have a sprite, you can go here on add frames from sprite sheet, and you selected your sprite. In our case it's this one. As you can see, opened this window. I'm doing control and mouse scroll to zoom it. As you can see, this is cutting our frame, our sprite. So what we need to do is here go to size. Mine's are 16 by 16 if I'm not wrong, so it will be 16 there and 16 here, not 16 here. And as you can see, the sprites are now better split. So to add the sprites, to create the animation, just select the ones that you need. Since we are doing the idle animation, I will just select those 4. You do add 4 frames in my case. You add the frames. Let me just remove here the sprite 2D that don't need. Okay, our animation is very small. By the way, you see that our sprite is blurry. So what we need to do, let me just check because I always forget this one, is to go to projects, project settings, and I think it's here. Yeah, go to project, and here in general you look for rendering textures, and for the case of the PixelArt or sprites that you have with blurry, you go and put this nearest, and as you can see the image already removed, it doesn't have the blur anymore. So it's, I will do this again because I did this a little bit fast. Project settings, rendering, texture, it's in general by the way, and then on the default texture filter you had the nearest. And as you can see, we already have our little sprite with its without being blurry. Okay, this is grouped, so let me just move this a little bit here. Okay, just to be nearest to the ground. So let's go to back to our animation. As you can see, you can play your animation here to see if the animation is good for you. Yeah, for me seems good. Okay, this is the idle one. Now we need to click here to create another animation, and which one are you going to do is run animation and do the same. Going here, add frame from sprite, select the sprite. You are going to have the same issue as before. So in our case it's 16 by 16, and since this is the run, we need to select the ones that we want to create the run animation. So it's this one, and no, let me just this one, and this one, I believe. Let me just check the animation. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. So you can do it, press here, you can delete here or press delete on your keyboard to delete not the animation 2D. You need to have them selected. So let's go once again, and I will not worry much about it, just to show you guys how to add sprites and how to create basic animations. So let's do this one, this one, this one, and this one. Probably I think I have done the same, but okay. Yeah, okay. I think it's good. So let's go. Let's do the last one. It will be the jump. So when we are jumping, we had a different animation from the other ones. So here you can add only one frame. So okay, we're going to do the same process as well. So 16 by 16. Damn it. 16. And for the jump, I will just use this one. So as you can see, when you are jumping, we have the walk, the idle, and the jump. Okay. Now let's do what we are missing here. It's to really mess with our animations on the script. So let's go. We need to do a call on the animated sprite 2D here on our code to be able to use our animations. So for that we need to do the on ready we do a variable. I'm going to call it SPR for sprite, and then we do the $sign and call it animated. As you can see, already shows animated sprite 2D. This is what we need to do to call our animated sprite 2D that is inside our character body. So now that we have our animations, what we are going to do is, for example, when we press left or right, the run animation will start. So what it will be simple as this: spr dot play. As you can see, you already have here play, and just call the animation that you want to execute. And as you can see, after you heading the thing is, you can just select which one you want to execute. In our case will be run, and since we are running left, we need to flip our sprite. So for this it will be simple as well. It will be sprite dot flip h. That means flip horizontally, and in this case will be false, because when it's true it's looking right, if it's false it will look left. And we do the same for the right, and like I mentioned, it will be true when we are pressing right. So this is very nice, but now we need to add the idle animation when we are not pressing any button. So it will be simple on our else, and since our velocity on the x-axis will be 0, we just need to add here the idle animation. Now for our jump. So for our jump, we already have here the input jump, and we are checking if it's grounded. If it's not, what we are going to do is simple as that: here copy, paste, and change it to jump. And simple as that. I believe I'm not missing anything else. So just one thing is here: if it's on the floor, we change it to idle, of course. Now we have everything, because this is touching floor, and at least for now it is idle. If we see if this is not going well, we just change later. So for now, let's test it. Okay, we have our small thingy over there. Let me just do one thing before we test it, and it's to reduce the size of this big stuff that we have here. So let me transform, scale it 0.4. Okay, I'll just 0.25. I believe it's okay. We just grab it, drop here, and let's see. Okay, it's very small because this is related to our camera as well, if I'm not wrong, because our camera is very big. We have the node, transform, scale 0.5. No. This is one of the other things that I'm working as well, is to make our camera a little bit bigger, but I will do something different. I will add our I will change the here to 5, okay, and here to 5 as well. Whoa, 5 is too much here. 1, okay. As you can see, you can use the transform to scale it up, scale it down, whatever you want it to do. So one thing I will do in the next video will be work with the camera, because we need to understand how to work with our camera. So for now, let's just press play, and as you can see, we already have our animation. Yeah, it's a little bit off the ground, but we already fixed that. For now, as you can see, we have our animation. Oh, okay, it's not correctly, so let's fix that. So we have the run, so here will be true, here will be false, and let's test. I know that our animation not running, and I already know why. Let me just check if it's this that is troubling us or not. Yeah, it was that. As you can see, I already mentioned that probably it was given us an error, and we can walk now. We can, whee, I'm idling, but oh no, it's missing the jump. Yeah, it's true. So let me just check if on the ground. No, this is outside. Okay, let's save it. Control S to save. It's easy. And as you can see, our jump is now okay. You can still, if you continue pressing, every time it touches the ground, you will be jumping like crazy. So, but now we have a problem. If we press is with the animation, if not, it loses and goes to idle animation. So either ways, we need to check if it's on ground. Yeah, and if, sorry, you can do this on ground. What we are going to do is add here the animation. I think it will work. So basically, to check if it's not grounded, if it's not, we'll play our animation instead of making the idle animation on the example. Okay, we just need to do another fix, is remove that from the input. Yeah, I'm doing these issues at the same time and fix them because for those that are new to code and to GODOT, we'll have sometimes this kind of issues, so it's good for you guys to understand how to solve them. It's simple to solve for those that already have a lot of experience. Will say, man, that's easy to fix, and why you are doing this. But for the new ones, probably you will do this issue, and after checking how to solve it, you see that it's simple than you thought. So let's press play, and now we don't have any problems with our animation anymore. Idle, running for left and right, and jump. Just press once. As you can see, the animation is not correctly, and you can jump and move, and the animation still remain the jump one, and then when touch the floor goes to the run one. So, and for this video, that's it. It's basically to show you guys how to create simple animations, and as you can see here in GODOT, it's very easy to work with, and I hope to see you guys on the next video, because I probably will talk about the camera and how to work with the camera. For example, when we are moving the player, the camera follow us, or if you want to do other stuff with camera, you already know the basics. So if you like it, you already know what to do. Just subscribe, hit the like button, and for new video updates, just hit the bell sign. And hope you guys enjoy. If you have any doubts, just let the comments, and I will see them and try to answer you as fast as I can. Below in the description, you already have the link for the code for the GitHub. I will push the sprites to the repo, and you guys have the sprites to work with. This is our old Zarka from Zarka Adventures, or so you guys can work with that, and that's not a problem. So once again, hope to see you guys on the next video. So bye bye.